What's going on, YouTube family? Back at you guys again with another video. Today I wanted to make a video especially for those newbies out there just starting with retail arbitrage. I wanted to make something that you guys can kind of look back on, remember when you guys are out there sourcing, and when you guys are overall, just deciding to make a buying decision on a certain product. There's a lot of information going on around out there lately that's not too good with ranks and stuff like that. So I just wanted to make this video, especially for those of you who are just getting started, so you guys don't make those bad buying decisions. So there's really 5 things I like to consider when I'm deciding whether or not to purchase a product and invest in a product to sell on Amazon. So I'm basically going to just go through them, kind of explain every single one, break them down to help you guys make better buying decisions. Okay, so first one is going to be price. Price is probably the most important thing when you guys are out there sourcing. Reason being, you have to buy the product for the right price. You have to sell it for the right price in order to make a profit. And you really just need to know your profit margins before making that investment, because I see oftentimes people buy stuff that they think they're making a profit on when they're really not. It's too slim of margins. You don't want to buy a product for $1, sell for $1 or sell to make $1 profit. If you're using FBA inventory placement services, so on and so forth, because you really just come out not really making anything. So you have to make sure you guys know what's worth your time and what's not. So just knowing whether or not you have a good enough margin, so on and so forth. That's going to be a big thing when you guys are doing retail arbitrage. The money is made on the buy side, so making sure the price you're getting the product for is probably the most important thing. So just always remember, you're making your money on the buy side. You make your money when you buy the product, because if you make the right buying decision, the product will sell and you will make a profit. So that is the first thing to consider, is price. Second, it's going to be sales rank. There's a ton of people that just go based off of, is it top 1% of the category? I wouldn't do that. I'd always refer to keep a look at the charts, see if this product is selling consistently. Look at the average 90, 180 day rank to see if it's selling consistently. Sometimes, like the other day, I made a bad buying decision. I bought an item in the sports category that was about a 75,000 rank, but I didn't look at Keepa. The average sales rank over the last 90 days has been 550,000. So that product has just been sitting when realistically I thought it was going to sell a lot quicker. It doesn't really matter how large of a profit margin you have on a product. Like, let's say you can make $30 on a product, but if it doesn't sell, you're basically just losing that money. You're not making that money. So remember, sometimes it's better to go with lower margin products, less profit, in order to sell quicker. You don't want to be sitting on inventory. You want inventory in and out. You want the money going in and back out. So also make sure when you guys are looking at sales rank that you are not looking at the sales rank of a subcategory. For example, I had some friend in my Facebook group say, "Hey Garrett, the shoe looks awesome. It's ranked 1,827 in shoes," which is amazing, but it has no reviews. I was thinking to myself, this sounds like it could be in a subcategory, and come to find out it was actually in a subcategory, and the rank in the main category was like 600,000, which is horrible for shoes and clothing. So if he would have bought a ton of inventory for that specific product, thinking it was an 1,800 BSR when it's really a 600,000, he would have been out a lot of money. So just verifying, making sure that you're not looking at a sales rank of a subcategory, so on and so forth, is going to help you guys make those better buying decisions. Next is going to be product reviews. I always check product reviews no matter the rank, simply because if a product has 1-star ranking and tons of customers have left bad reviews, I would be kind of against going deep on a product like that one, because if it has that horrible reviews, odds are you could be getting a ton of returns, and if you guys get returns that can't be sold again, so on and so forth, that's just going to be money out of your pocket. So I always just take the time to check the reviews, see if it's a 3 stars and up review product, just so I don't go buying 30 of an item that has 1 star and then end up getting most of them returned. So that's one big thing to check as well. Also, you can kind of tell how well a product is selling based on reviews. If it has 1,000 reviews, it's pretty obvious that that product is selling. It's sold a ton of times to get that many reviews. So it also is, you can kind of look at the reviews like that as well. Fourth thing is the product easily breakable. You guys don't want to be buying a ton of glass products, ceramics, so on and so forth. These products break really easily in the mail. You don't want your customers receiving broken products, glass, ceramics, so on and so forth, because that's going to lead to more returns, more complaints, bad seller feedback. And I just typically stay away from those type of breakable items. You guys can try some out. I have sold some in the past successfully, but I don't know if you guys have ever ordered these type of items off the internet. A lot of times they come broken. I just don't like taking the risk personally, but that is the fourth thing to consider. The fifth thing to consider is the cost associated with selling that product. You have to remember, if you're buying a product for $2 and you're making a $2 profit, well, you have to consider, do you have to polybag that item? That's an additional cost. Labels, the shipping boxes that you have to ship everything in. Inventory placement service is like an extra 40 cents a unit if you use that service. So you guys could be buying a bunch of $2 items thinking you're making a $2 profit, when realistically you might only be making $1 profit, 50 cents profit, and then when it comes down to that, it's just not really worth it. So just making sure you guys have all your costs kind of in your head. Just kind of know the price of poly bags, the price of labels, and just kind of have a set price per item that it might cost you for prepping, just to really know what your true profit margin is on that product. Because when you're selling low profit margin products, it's kind of tricky because you don't know, is that product going to tank a little bit in price? What are the costs associated with selling that product? So if you're new, I would try to aim for $5 profit or more on a product just to be on the safe side. But just knowing the total cost associated with selling an item is super important, in knowing your margins. But that is going to be it for this video. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, join the free Facebook group down below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next video.